Maybe Noah Kravitz knows the answer to that question. He knows the question. He knows the answer to just about every other question out there. Editor-in-chief of PhoneDog.com. Noah, good to see you.
Good to see you guys too. I have a question for you instead. How about that? President Barack Obama, Roger Clemens, and me, Noah Kravitz. What do we have in common?
This is so easy. I know the answer to this.
All right, hit me.
Well, the secondary answer, I can't say the first one on television. The second, it's your birthday today, right?
Yeah, it is indeed.
Happy birthday, Noah.
Happy birthday to the president.
Are you as old as the president or the rocket?
I would take the president. I hope I don't at least look as old as the rocket does these days.
All right, good. Well, and based on the rocket's supplement routine, you're probably younger on the inside than the rocket.
On the
anyways.
inside, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's talk about something brand new, unlike the rest of us, the Torch 9800. What do you make of this from BlackBerry? Is it a game changer for them?
You know, it's very interesting. I did a piece on, so they had the launch yesterday in New York with AT&T. I wasn't there. I'm out in California. Adriana, one of our reporters, was there. And so, you know, I was talking to her last night about it. And aside from a minor lag in some of the performance on the operating system, and it's less of a lag than more sort of a pause when like a web page is loading, you have to wait, and then once it's all loaded, then it goes. Aside from that, she said it's a great device. It's thin, the screen's nice, you know, legendary BlackBerry keyboard, the whole thing. And, you know, not only the device, but their new operating system, OS 6, which looks to be, you know, they didn't alienate the enterprise users who are used to the simplicity and, you know, the solid messaging and all of that. But now they're bringing in more of the social networking, totally revamped web browser, which, according to Adriana and some other people I talked to, looks to be really good. And that was one of the big things, you know, a lot of BlackBerry loyalists I know were like, when can I get a decent web browser? And it looks like now they've got it. So, yeah, this could be a big deal.
All right. So I'm kind of on the, I don't know, in the mode where I'm moving past the iPhone and those phones that are trying to compete with the iPhone. I walk around New York and I see all these guys walking around with the tablet, guys and gals. Are we going to see more competitors to the Apple tablet?
To the iPad? Yeah, so we definitely are. You know, there are rumors kicking around about a BlackBerry device of some sort. In fact, apparently the domain blackpad.com has been taken. So we may well see a BlackBerry tablet in time for the holidays. The new operating system, you know, looks to be more touchscreen friendly and more of the features that, you know, you might use on a tablet as opposed to a keyboard device where email is going to be, you know, email and messaging will be more of the killer apps. A lot of talk about Palm now that HP bought them, some stuff coming from them. And there's a company called NVIDIA who people know them, gamers know them as a graphics card company. And so they've got this chipset that, you know, we've been running around following them for about 2 years now since I saw a development version of something running on their thing called Tegra. And 2 years ago it was doing high-definition video out to a big flat screen, you know, the whole thing. And they've been rumored to be working on something maybe with Verizon, and I'm hearing some buzz probably involving Android, also in time for the holidays. So yeah, you'll see the competitors hit, I think, in time. You know, the holiday shopping season, Thanksgiving time, that kind of thing. Remains to be seen, you know, if it'll catch on or not.
You know, is that a universal size, you think, that for the iPad? Can we get a little smaller? Is the line between the phone and the iPad, the display computer, going to be blurred? Because I'm seeing the Samsung S, I think is what it is. And
yeah, Galaxy S, yep.
The Droid X with a bigger, clearer screen. Are we going to see more of that?
This is actually the, I'm talking to you guys on the, this is the T-Mobile version of the Galaxy S called the Vibrant. And, yeah, you know, it's kind of like there's not just orange, right? There's salmon, there's what, electric orange, there's tangerine, clementine,
you're right.
You know? And now you've got the 3.5-inch touchscreen, you know, kind of the iPhone size. The Galaxy S is 4. The Evo and the Droid X are 4.3. There's a Dell coming out that's going to be more like 5. A lot of talk about 7-inch, and then the iPad, you know, is more like 9-inch.
Yeah.
So, you know, what's the story? Goldilocks and the Three Bears. This one's too big. This one's too small. This one's just right.
Yeah, really. Just when they start to make these phones smaller, all of a sudden they're now making them bigger, and that's better. So
yeah. So I myself, you know, I've been using an iPad for a while. You know, more for work purposes than personal, and I find myself going back to, you know, if I can do it on the phone, if I'm consuming, great. If I need to work, I need to go to a computer with a keyboard and everything.
Hey, Noah, are there, what's like the latest, coolest apps out there? You always have something interesting.
The latest, coolest apps. I actually, this may not sound latest and coolest, but I've been doing e-reading for the first time, really, in the past month or so, and I've been trying reading the same book on different devices. So I've got a Barnes & Noble Nook, I've got the iPad, I've got Kindle running on Android, that whole thing. And I'm starting to understand now. I've always been, even though I'm a big tech geek, I've always been paper books and magazines and stuff, but I'm starting to get it now because I have it on my phone, and I'm actually reading more than I have in the past 2 years because it's always with me, and I can just pick up the book, read a few pages, put it down. So the other thing that I think is really big, I'm also a music guy, and there's a little bit of a war starting to happen in the U.S. With these subscription-based, all-you-can-listen-to music services that now run on your cell phone. So there's one called Mog that just came out. There's Radio, RDIO, Rhapsody, of course. And the cool thing about the newer ones is that you can it's not just streaming, so you have to have cell phone service, but you can download the music to your phone. And as long as you keep your subscription up, you're paying the $10 a month, you can load up your smartphone with music, and you can listen to it, if you're on a plane or on a subway, if you're in New York or whatever, where you don't have service. So to me, that's pretty interesting. And, of course, a lot of rumors about Apple, since they bought this company Lala a while ago, working on some kind of a cloud-based streaming music and possibly video solution. Again, thinking maybe that'll hit. I think they'd love to roll it out at their traditional iPod event in September. I don't know if they'll be able to or not.
All right, Noah Kravitz, editor-in-chief of PhoneDog.com, all the latest on all the gadgets.
Thanks, Noah.
Thanks, Noah.